a big shout out to Gen X Moto or Moto Gen X. I'll put a link down in the description, and I'll make sure that the title name is spelled correctly with some text in the video as well. He shouted me out last week, or maybe it was the week before, and I, like a dumbass, I made my comment right at the beginning. I was commenting, and of course he's in the Philippines, so I don't understand Filipino, but he had my page up there, and I saw it, but I, like a dumbass, didn't go back and edit my comment to thank him for it. Or, well, I thought I had, but I hadn't, and I apologize for that. But I'm giving you a shout out today, and I've had you on my end screen now for a couple of videos. Hope that makes up for my lack of courtesy and not paying proper attention to what I'm doing, to acknowledge your efforts. So thank you very much, Gen X Moto or Moto Gen X. Though they always like me when I'm off the bike. They don't always like me when I'm on it. As you can see, there's nothing but blue skies, which makes for a great day. Although 52 is still kind of cold when you're rolling along. Still no real rain. We got rain last week or the week before, but it was hardly anything. Didn't do anything to relieve the fire danger. Where is all of our rain? December is usually a pretty wet, rainy month. And snow too. Then January and February can be really heavy downpours. I sure hope they come through. January and February come through with rain this year. We sure didn't get anything this summer. We had about 5 days of the monsoon, and that was it. Usually it's about 6, 7, 8 weeks long of thunderstorms just about every day. We might have 2 or 3 days a couple of times a month where we don't have any. But not this year. This year was a real disappointment. Shown you several times, but I just think it's just the greatest view in the world. Well, greatest view of what I've seen on my motorcycle. There's probably others that are better. top of the hill here. You're looking at, be able to see two mountain ranges, the granite dells, be able to see the San Francisco peaks way off in the distance. See, there's the Mingus Mountains and the granite dells right there in front of us now. There's the San Francisco peaks right over there to the left. They're way up there, up more than 100 miles away. And then there's the Bradshaw Mountains over there to the right that I'm afraid to keep my head turned too long, and I'm not sure I can turn, that when I'm turning my head that I've got the camera around far enough for you to see it. I just love that view though when I come over that hill. I have underestimated the cold again. So far my hands are okay. I got two pair of gloves on, pair of knitted glove liners and these gloves. But my legs are cold, my face is cold. My body is okay under the jacket. The chest is starting to feel like it might get cold, but I'm not cold yet. I said I don't know exactly what time it is. Is that 103 miles? Yep, it is. Oh, so I won't go that far anyway, though. Got to make sure I don't decide to take off and go without getting gas, but let's see exactly what time is it. I reset my damn tripometer. Somehow it's 149. Yeah, I won't be going very far. 72,394 miles. I reset the B tripometer. I still got the A up there. 104 miles on this tank of gas. I like to use that rather than the gas gauge to determine how far I'm going. I noticed watching other people's videos that a lot of people do a lot of planning for their rides and their vlogs. I've never been much of a planner. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. I just decide what to do at the last minute and do it. Now, if I go on a trip, I plan for some unforeseen mishaps. In fact, on my Road King here, I've got a lot of stuff already in the saddlebag to take care of problems that might come up. I got duct tape, I got wire ties. I got a toolkit in here with some basic tools. A few Torx bits, a few Allen wrenches, a few screwdriver bits, flathead and Phillips, electrical tape. I got an air pump and some slime seal for a flat. Never had to use that. I've only ever had one flat on a motorcycle in my life. That was in 1965 on my Honda 55 trail bike. Got a flat. And of course, I didn't have anything to fix it. I had a long walk ahead of me. with the car, and we just picked it up and put it in the trunk of the car. I mean, couldn't close the trunk, but it was in there. That's the only time I've ever had a flat. Only when I wasn't prepared for one. But like I said, I don't really do a lot of preparing. Never have. I've always been a fly by the seat of your pants guy. It's the way I've lived my whole life. I've had difficulty at jobs because of it, because they want to plan for an emergency. I don't want to worry about an emergency until it comes up. I got too much regular, real work to do than worry about something that might not even happen. So I have never been one of those kind of guys. Oh boy, it's cold. I'm getting cold now inside my jacket. I debated on whether or not to wear my heavy jacket, but I thought, oh no, it's 52, I'm not going to need that. My hair is judging on the cold again. My hands aren't too bad though. So far anyway,